Speculation about King Charles' possible visit to the U.S. escalates, including impact of White House renovations. As the new year of 2026 begins in earnest, a wave of anticipation surrounds King Charles III. Reports from major British and American outlets suggest the monarch is poised for a historic state visit to the United States as early as April this year. This potential journey would mark the first official trip by a reigning British sovereign to America since Queen Elizabeth II's visit in 2007. The timing aligns perfectly with America's semi-quincentennial, the 250th anniversary of the nation's independence. Celebrations for this milestone will peak on July 4th. But preparations are already underway for events throughout the year. Insiders in both Washington and London describe the plans as advanced, with invitations extended by President Donald Trump. Trump, who hosted a warm rapport during his recent state visit to the United Kingdom in September 2025, has long expressed admiration for the royal family. He has referred to King Charles as a personal friend and praised the enduring special relationship between the two nations. King Charles himself has spoken fondly of America, recalling his first visit in 1970 and more than 20 trips since. In remarks alongside the president last year, he highlighted the ingenuity of the American people and the shared principles of freedom and democracy. The proposed April visit would serve multiple purposes. Diplomats view it as a prime opportunity to strengthen ties amid ongoing negotiations over a major UK-US trade deal. A multi-billion-pound agreement, initially celebrated during Trump's London trip, faced delays over issues such as digital services taxes and food safety regulations. A royal presence could help revitalize momentum in these high-stakes economic discussions. Beyond trade, the trip underscores soft power diplomacy. Royal commentators note that King Charles sees personal engagement as one of the monarchy's most effective tools in fostering global understanding and goodwill. Queen Camilla is expected to accompany him, adding warmth and continuity to the engagement. The visit would also carry deep symbolic weight. A descendant of King George III, the monarch during the American Revolution, returning to celebrate independence, echoes the reconciliatory tone set by Queen Elizabeth II during America's bicentennial in 1976. She famously reflected on how former enemies became allies, a message that resonates strongly today. Yet amid the excitement, practical challenges loom large. Ongoing renovations at the White House have sparked considerable speculation about how the royal couple will be hosted during their stay. President Trump initiated a sweeping $400 million overhaul last October, including the demolition of the aging East Wing. Officials cited severe structural issues, water leakage, and mold contamination as reasons renovation proved unfeasible. In its place, a grand new 90,000 square foot ballroom is under construction, designed to accommodate up to 1,000 guests. The project, led by renowned architects, aims to provide a modern, elegant space for state events. Completion, however, is not expected until 2029, well after the proposed royal visit. As a result, major functions are currently held outdoors. Large tents rise on the south lawn to accommodate dignitaries, while the historic East Room proves too small for such gatherings. To manage logistics, portable restrooms, often called porta potties, have been installed nearby on the grass. This setup prevents guests from constantly entering and exiting the main residence during events. White House Staff Secretary Will Sharf addressed this reality during a National Capital Planning Commission meeting on January 8. He candidly noted that without the new ballroom, visiting heads of state like King Charles would likely be entertained in a tent on the south lawn with portable toilets. Sharf contrasted this with the lavish hospitality afforded to President Trump at Windsor Castle last year. He described the current arrangement as less than ideal for projecting America's prestige on the global stage. The comments drew immediate attention from media outlets. Headlines ranged from humorous to pointed, questioning whether the king might face an awkward royal moment. Some reports suggested he could be forced to use facilities on the grass, a far cry from the grandeur of traditional state dinners. Despite the temporary inconvenience, the setup reflects the administration's commitment to long-term improvements for the executive mansion. A new visitors' entry complex is also planned to streamline access and enhance the overall experience. Royal watchers emphasize that the monarch is unlikely to be deterred by such practicalities. King Charles, who continues cancer treatment with reduced intensity, has demonstrated resilience and dedication to duty. His focus remains on building bridges and promoting unity. The visit carries additional layers of personal intrigue. It would be King Charles' first trip to the United States since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle relocated to California in 2020. Speculation has swirled about whether a private meeting might occur, perhaps in Washington or even California. Sources close to the palace indicate such a detour is improbable. Any encounter would risk overshadowing the official agenda and drawing unwanted media focus. The king is expected to prioritize diplomatic objectives over family reconciliation during this high-profile engagement. Meanwhile, Prince William may make a separate journey. As patron of the Football Association, the Prince of Wales is anticipated to attend the 2026 FIFA World Cup, co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The tournament runs from June 11th to July 19th, with England's matches in various American cities. Some reports suggest William could time his presence to coincide with Independence Day celebrations in July. This would create a layered royal footprint across the year. The World Cup visit would allow the future king to support English football on an international stage. It might also include family members, though details remain unclear. Taken together, these potential trips signal a renewed emphasis on transatlantic relations under the current administration. For King Charles, 2026 promises to be demanding yet significant. Despite health challenges, he enters the year with purpose. The proposed American visit represents a chance to reaffirm historic bonds on a landmark occasion. Even if hosted amid construction, the symbolism endures. A British monarch participating in America's 250th birthday would underscore centuries of reconciliation and partnership. As details emerge in the coming weeks, the world will watch closely. Whether tents and portable facilities become part of the narrative, or adjustments are made, the core message remains clear. Diplomacy, friendship, and shared history continue to bridge the Atlantic. For now, speculation fuels excitement, and the possibility of a royal crossing grows stronger. The coming months will reveal whether this long-awaited journey unfolds as planned, marking another chapter in the enduring story of Anglo-American ties.